What's up, guys? Welcome back to CCM-Life. After a few technicalities with our equipment, we're finally able to launch and everything again. And after actually quite a while of being off, not really doing much and everything of what we wanted, with working on CCM-Life and CCM-Ads primarily. So we're dedicating more time to this, especially if those of you who've actually seen my previous video, you'll see that nursing is a no-go for me anymore, and that's it. So CCM-Ads, CCM-Life, my primary focus pretty much. So here's Caesar joining us today as well.
What's up, guys?
We don't get to hang out as much anymore. Just life with CCM or nursing got in the way, and he's got the Marine Corps as well. He's focusing on, and he's got a part-time job as well. So this dude's just hustling. How do you feel about that?
Very tired. I work most of the time, no sleep. I got a lot of responsibilities to take care of for sure, but hard work pays off, definitely. And then I get to have fun just like I am right now because, I love doing this kind of stuff. I can track my progress. You guys can see my progress. I can inspire. I love this.
And
So,
I think, and sorry for cutting you off,
no,
but
you're good.
that's the most important thing I think for CCM-Life of what we're doing. Not really to show off or be like, ha, look what we did. But it's kind of like to inspire and be like, hey, this is our progress. This is what we're doing. And we
This
just
is our
want to take you on
struggles.
the ride for that, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I mean, Caesar's a big example of that. I mean, no college, went to the Marine Corps, and I mean, he's living some of his dreams. Got his dream car. I've got my dream car pretty much, so we're on the same boat right there. So, but there's still a lot of progress to make, and we're trying. That's what we're trying to make with CCM ads. Make a decent living and kind of make it to where we're also having fun and enjoying ourselves. So, which will take us to CCM ads and what some of our goals are. Um, there's quite a lot of plans we have on that with me not being in nursing anymore. CCM ads will be more of a focus, which then Caesar will actually, since he has a little more of an expertise with social media, something I lack because I'm not a big fan of it. He's going to handle a little bit more of the CCM life in terms of a little bit more Instagram, and especially with the cars and whatever. That's something he enjoys a little bit more. Me, I'm not too social, too outgoing, I guess, despite what it looks like right now. My circle of friends is small and everything, so I just kind of try to be on my own. But I mean, he's going to handle that a little bit better. So, especially big news, most likely I'll be heading over to Mississippi if I do. So I'll definitely miss my brother on that. But regardless, like this is entirely remote, so that's the nice portion of it, and that's what we're trying to make it. So we can literally work from anywhere, do whatever, and still get the same money, if not more, pretty much. So CCM ads in terms for me will be just kind of focusing on getting prospects, of course, and just kind of redefining everything and just kind of fine tuning everything that we've already built and making sure that we have the skills and we have the knowledge to pretty much make our customers happy. Um, and then prospecting 70% of the time, most of my day, which I'll show towards the end of the video once we're done talking here, will be prospecting, just kind of reaching out and sending out emails and kind of just promoting ourselves, being like, hey, we're doing some ads. So um, that's the main thing for me. But then also kind of like redefining, learning new skills and learning. So that's another huge portion because you just can't like be focusing too much on that, and especially it's going to have to be a better balance, especially once we get to that point where we have clients and we have to balance them,
Yeah.
and I have to make more time for them. So, um, and eventually I'll like higher ticket clients and whatnot. So, but as of now, it's just focusing ourselves on CCM-Ads, CCM-Life, and just kind of give them both a balance. And essentially, I think within the next year, we would like to have 11 clients. That's kind of in about a year standpoint. That way, Caesar can be kind of where he was at, making the money he was making. That can be in a situation where I can support myself and live a comfortable life as well. So he doesn't have to get back into the Marine Corps. I don't have to go back to nursing and still live a comfortable life and support um, whoever I need to support myself, Caesar, and anyone else. So that's what CCM adds. In terms of CCM-Life, Caesar's handling that portion the most a little bit. So still gonna post stuff about what's going on and everything, and on YouTube like we're doing now. But we also have an Instagram, which CCM-Life Instagram right now is MadCar007. Um, I don't know, it's just like I had a car and I was like, I just feel like fucking James Bond. But that was a Mercedes, which we don't have anymore. But that's kind of why I decided to make CCM-Life as of now. But we also have a new one, which we're kind of posting more of our content, which is SRT Bros or SRT underscore
bros.
yes. So we're trying to make that one go. So yeah, you guys are welcome to follow either of them. And he's more of an expert, and he's gonna look up and everything. So just say a little bit more about like what you kind of some of your plans and goals with that are too.
So I'm gonna go backtrack a little bit because that was a lot.
I know that was a lot. Like I'm just like blasting you guys. Like here's everything we're doing.
So in terms of CCM-Life, I understand. My brother and I are going to be in separate states, which is okay. And like you said, we're going to be a lot more, you know, you said the word earlier. It's like remote. We're going to be more remote, which is okay because you guys can still see our failures, our success. You get to see how we're doing, and maybe this can inspire you guys as well. This is my goal is to inspire you guys. See where I fail, see where I succeed. Maybe if you guys are going through the same thing, whether he fails and succeeds with me, you guys can take this as a learning experience, right? So SRT Bros, on the other hand, is, the best part for me because I have a passion for Mopar vehicles or just cars in general, right? So I'll be posting a lot of content on there, so make sure to follow SRT underscore bros. If you guys are into, Mopar vehicles and fast cars, you guys can get to see a lot of content there. A lot of updates with our vehicles as well. It's gonna be fun. Like, this is just us starting out right now, but in the future we're gonna be making content weekly, and that's gonna turn into, an everyday thing almost. So I'll be trying to make some live videos as well for you guys. So if you guys got questions or if you guys just have any comments in general, I would like to hear it.
I think what we have going on right now in terms of SRT underscore bros is with in terms of our cars, like with the TRX, what we have is we're or not wrapping it. Ideally, I would love to wrap it, matte black. It looks sexy. But we're doing some like red accenting on it, so that's coming up. And for those who are following now, actually, Caesar is actually struggling a little bit in terms of like what he should do with his car. And something we talked about earlier was, what if we both had our cars matching? That would be pretty cool. And we talked about because I saw one guy, he had like matte black with some nice gold accenting that looked sexy. But I told him like, you know what? Let's be unique and creative. So if you guys got any recommendations or anything, I mean, hit us up, DM us, or however it works. Just let us know like, hey, maybe you should go ahead and do this, or did you think about this? Um, we'd like exploring those things. I don't know how you feel about that.
No, yeah, I definitely feel the same way. I am really struggling with finding out how I want my car to look. Everything's stock right now. So I just want to build my way from the bottom to the top, because just having a color itself is kind of boring. I kind of want to stick out. I kind of want to make the car stand out to the public and be like, wow, that's a really nice car. Not only for that, I mean, if you guys got vehicles too and you guys are not sure what to do, I mean, I like to bring ideas and share them with you guys. So I would definitely do that. I want to hear from you guys, and what I hear from you guys, I can share too. You know, I'll take ideas from you guys and implement them. If you guys like it, I'm just gonna keep posting more content. Definitely some good stuff is coming up in the future for SRT Bros and CCM-Life because we're gonna have fun there too. It's not just us talking about our personal problems, but if we ever go on like vacations or like have fun, do something different, that's where we're gonna be posting most of that stuff too. So
And part of that is we're gonna try to stay on top of it too. So um, we've agreed and also show this a little bit later that it's something that we're gonna consistently do as well. So it's a little bit of our part-time gig in a way. So just to again uh, put some light on the failures and successes that we have and kind of give it a purpose. And if not, we kind of backtrack and be like, this is exactly where we failed. For instance, um, I've shed some light on our failures recently where we were not really as effective and we didn't really get any customers or anything. And I think the major reason why was because we were lukewarm in terms of like the success we wanted. And we didn't really focus too much on actually creating emails, or we kind of just shotgunned everything, just sprayed emails everywhere to whatever customers we got.
everything
Didn't
was being
really
rushed.
yeah, we rushed everything. Didn't really like focus on like let's look at and see how we can improve this. We just like we got this done. Go 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 go.
Yeah.
And in a way that can work. I mean, that's kind of an Andrew Tate thing, like But we also got to sit down and think this logically and think of like how can we be the best so that we can also be the best for our client. Because essentially, if we can make them win, then we win too. So we got to focus on their win primarily. So
Yeah.
I think that's the big thing, and I want them and I want the best thing for our clients. So that's what matters the most for us. Um, so I think I like what I mentioned is like I want to take that step back and pretty much like fine tune everything to prospecting to the actual marketing portion to how we communicate and just have everything a little more finely detailed. So that way, when it comes to actually taking care of our clients, everything goes a lot smoother and things go well. And they like us to the point where they stay a few months with us. That's the whole point.
Yeah. Providing quality, not quantity.
Mm-hmm.
Soon the quantity will come, but the quality is what matters.
And if they enjoy it, then we can add revenue and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that I'm kind of looking forward to do. But we're hoping that with CCM-Life we can also make something off of that. And eventually, I would also like, maybe we're speaking like a few years down the road, CCM real estate. Just expanding that CCM, man. But it's something that we also kind of like took a look and saw, and I think it really stemmed with Caesar actually getting possible orders like I've discussed before, where he might have to go be a drill instructor if he does go ahead and decide he wants to renew. But something my dad and I spoke about was like, what if we take over his house? Because he owns his house, this property we're at right now. And you said he would have to move to South Carolina or California, right?
Yeah. So my case is weird because in the military there's something called a HIST where you get chosen to either be a drill instructor or a recruiter. It's called a SDA, a special duty assignment, and it's forced on military members that are sergeants or above. Um, so I was the lucky one. I got picked, and they don't know what I'm going to be yet, whether it be a drill instructor or a recruiter. But depending how everything goes, um, I might take up the offer on recruiting or drill instructor. Um, if not, I'm just gonna keep moving on with CCM-Ads, CCM-Life, SRT Bros, social media, and the whole 9 yards. But like I said, it all depends, and you guys are gonna see this later in the future videos that we make with updates. But you guys will kind of get to see some of my struggles that I'm dealing with, and some of his struggles too, because he's not working his nursing job in 4 days, right? You got 4 days left.
I got 4 shifts.
He tells me all the horror stories, and I tell him all of mine, and you guys will definitely hear some stories for sure.
And I haven't really posted a lot of the stuff of like shifts I had on like I call them shit shifts, but man, just some of the stuff I'm done dealing with, you know. But yeah, that's where the real estate came in because he would have to possibly sell his house. So my dad and I thought, with me being an agency nurse, it kind of shed light to like what some people do with like furnished finder, for instance, where they just have houses fully furnished already and they sell them. And I've been renting from them, and I mean it's pretty convenient, you know. So having something like that for like people in the military, or just having like places to rent from, you know, just a standard location, just because there's people who travel a lot, you know. So kind of doing that. So I've thought about that with real estate a while too. So that would be interesting. And him in particular, just because we were looking at like possible ways we can actually like lower the price and everything or continue his payment. So just something we thought about. So that's why CCM real estate might be a thing in the future.
Yeah.
But as of now, CCM Life, CCM ads are priority, with all the Instas and YouTube and everything we got. So, and we'll try to be a little more consistent with all that as well, um, to shed light on all the failures and success and struggles that we're going through, um, with whatever's going on, really. So, yeah, that's kind of where we stand right now. Today was kind of more of like, let's talk about some of the stuff we're gonna do and how we're gonna do it, and what we're gonna do in terms of like what exactly are we doing with CCM-Life? How are we gonna get there? You know, like how much time are we dedicating and whatnot? And then now it's kind of like the fine tuning and everything, kind of like going like, all right, let's look at like this first step again and see like going step by step, kind of fine tuning from now on. So April will be a lot of that actually. Um, so, but it'll also be a time to relax from nursing, and I'm actually going to Mexico, so which I know sucks for you because you're not, but I mean you have the military, but and the dogs as well, which makes it hard. So
I do have 3 dogs.
So, but anyway, that's kind of where we stand right now. So continue following, keep for those interested and whatnot. Um, Subscribe. We'll continue posting content here, there, everywhere, and let you guys know how it's going. And I don't know, maybe you get inspired and do something similar, or you know, um, I don't know. In a way, kind of follow what Andrew Tate said. Like, I don't want to slave off and just kind of do that stuff. You know, I want to be my own boss, but I also want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy what I do, and this is what I enjoy so far. So
I love this too. So please subscribe. Like I said, follow SRT_bros for you guys to see updates. It's gonna be fun. So please stay along. We got a lot to come.
all right, in the next video, I'll talk about the scheduling and everything. So stay tuned for that. Catch you guys later.